Alrighty. Hey there, guys. It's Silver, your host, and we are back with what will be the next part of Fate Extra. Sorry about the delay. I was just chatting with Suki, and I have also lost a very important set of keys that are gonna be, well, a very important set of keys for something, or for the house, that are gonna be very hard to replace. So, yeah. Slight delay. I still haven't found those keys. But, yeah. To those of you who are watching live, welcome, welcome. Those of you who are watching the VOD, pull up a seat, get comfortable, and, yeah. Join us. No problemo. We are going to survive. Finally, the Holy Grail War is officially underway. The music slaps in this. Seeing as my memories was sealed during the prelims, I'm surprised I made it this far. Hey, assassin. You alright? We have our Saber. Here she is. Still got 3 command spells. Her stats are very low. We're gonna have to work on them. Actually, you know what I better do before we get started? How's it going, Silver? Kinda stressed. Will not lie. Fear Effect is coming a bit later on. We are going to carry on with Fear Effect, but a bit later on. Yeah, I'm a bit stressed right now because, like I said, I've lost an important set of keys that I need to find. If I don't find them, I'm going to have problems. So, bear with me. I'm just going to put the links into the socials for people. To those of you who are watching live, pull up a seat. When was the last time you used them? About 10 minutes ago, then I put them down and forgot where they were. And they're a very small set of keys. A very small set of keys. So they don't have a big keychain. They are just 2 small keys on a ring. They are in the room somewhere. So yeah. Keys for a car or a flat? Nope. You really must know, keys for a safe. That's what makes it all the more dire. I cannot replace safe keys. I can replace house keys. So yeah, we're in a bit of a bind there. Quite a bind, actually. Luna hid them. Thankfully, she hasn't been in the room. Valuables, obviously. Hence why I'm panicking. So, yeah. Anyway, here's hoping we get it figured out. Anyway. Honestly, they'll be in the room somewhere. It's just the fact that they're so damn small. Let me look around. This game needs a lot of exploring. You can miss things. The Kotomine guy, I haven't seen him around. Strange that. Yeah, we'll just have to search high and low. Like I said, sorry I'm late. Who the heck is this? Ah, you're a master too, mister? It's Alice in Wonderland. Keep you on the laptop, finna make a lap. Oh, it's freaking to take a nap. Sorry. I'm gonna go wait for your sister. You're gonna go wait for your sister to call back? No problem. Okay, so there's like no reason to go in there. Hello, lady. Yeah, I'll have to find them. Get some food, my dude. Good. Can we buy some stuff from the commissary? In hell, money conquers all. Delightful. Buy items and mystic codes at the commissary. Check your stock via the equip option in the terminal menu. We may need codes. If you don't have a mystic code equipped, you will not be able to take advantage of its effects. Durable gym clothes. They come with a passive boost. An advert for a TCG with a busty woman. What are you trying to sell me, Silver? Which TCG was it? Was it Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon? Also, I appreciate you kind of watching while you're still at your sister's. You're a good lass. The entrance is sealed tight. Are we going to the roof? Never heard of Duel Queens. Take it easy, Tyler. Right. Okay, so we got meet Father Kotomine, I guess. This way? Is Father Kotomine in the chapel? I have not met Father Kotomine yet. Sometimes this game is very obscure with what it wants from you. And I mean very obscure with what it wants. Can't get in. I genuinely don't remember where we have to go. Roof, maybe? We'll head up to the roof. God damn, why is this so obscure? In here? Can't go in there. Can't go in the multimedia room. Can't speak to the cute lass. Sorry, guys. Ugh. Roof. Rin. There you go. I've investigated this school from top to bottom, but there's nothing unique about it. The girl pats the walls and floors, murmuring something to herself. We'd never met, but she can't be anyone but Rin Tohsaka. She has a nice face and figure, gets good grades, and is popular at Tsukumihara Academy. From what I hear, she even makes Shinji jealous. However, she became popular while school was at peace. Things are different now. And that defiant gaze is nothing like the vacant smile of a popular kid. The Holy Grail War. Before I knew it, the school had been turned into a battlefield. Rin knows it too. Yeah, I hadn't registered it before, but we're all predators now. To kill or be killed. I have to acknowledge that as the truth, even if I don't want to. Huh, you over there. Her eyes soften as she looks at me. Yeah, you. I haven't checked the NPCs out much yet. Uh-huh. I know a simple way, don't you move. Unexpectedly, her fingers reach out to touch my cheek. Such thin, delicate fingers. I realize how remarkable it is that so strong gears can come from so innocent a frame. Imagine that. You're warm, though you shouldn't be. Huh? That's weird, seeing a red cheek flush like that. Her face is just 3 centimeters from the tip of my nose. Ba-dump. My heart races at the closeness. Her breath exhales warmly against my cheek and her hair tickles my bare neck. A pat down of my shoulders and stomach seemed playful compared to the harsh gaze from earlier. Transfixed, I'm unable to move as her pale fingers slide over me. Interesting. You're more well-built than I'd expected. You look and feel real. Maybe more real than most people. Because I am? Hey, what are you laughing at? It's to our advantage to look into everything, even the NPCs. She looks behind her, scowling. Although invisible, her servant must be there. Huh? He's a master too? No, a master should be more... That means that when I felt up... She must be thinking about it now because she's blushing, as am I. Ugh, how embarrassing. Shut up, I can make mistakes too, you know. Don't call me a pervert. I'm pretty sure she was addressing an off-color comment coming from a servant there. It could have been my imagination, or a hacker. Such a detailed NPC would rarely exist otherwise. Anyway, you're to blame for being confusing. You're too bland to be anything but an NPC. Nothing but a blank look on your face even now? Were the prelims too boring to jog your memories? She touched on a subject that I would rather not think about, even in jest. It kind of grinds my gears to a halt. No way. Your memories still haven't returned? That's really not good. Once you enter the Holy Grail War, the only way out is to win. Leaving prematurely isn't allowed. Even without memories or previous battle experience, you still have to fight. Oh well, it doesn't matter. You'll be defeated in the Holy Grail War soon enough. As the concern disappears from her voice, I glimpse the real Tohsaka, my opponent in the Holy Grail War. This isn't personal. She considers everyone in the Holy Grail War her enemy. Funny story. I finally got RE1 because it was on sale on the PlayStation Store. But the streamer I like is playing through the series and I'm trying to avoid spoilers. Ah, funny how that works, isn't it? Don't worry, I won't play the first one. Are you on about the remake of the first one? Or the original? Basically, is it more modern or is it the PlayStation 1 version? How you doing, Mango, anyway? Yeah, if you're playing through RE1, yeah. It'll probably be the remaster. Good man. I will avoid playing that on the channel then, so you don't get spoiled on that entry. But you know what's funny? But it piques my interest. You'll be an intriguing foe should you have the courage. Those are fighting words, Master. When we meet her in battle, I will give her my answer to them. Our little Empress. Gotta love her. Unlike my servant, I have no witty response to my future rival. I have to win. Now that I know what's at stake, I have to win. Well, I guess I pity you. We're not cracking into the system and destroying it, we're hacking. I don't know what's on the other side of the Seraph's wall once it goes down. Apparently the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is free because my dad pays for the EA. Oh yeah, if your dad pays for an EA subscription, then you'll have that for free. Guess what this other streamer I like is playing right now? The Mass Effect series? You can't win, can you, dude? You can't win. I am not sorry. Did your soul get jarred after you made it into the main event? I'm still panicking that I can't find those keys, Suki. Going to nap. Bye. Love you, baby. Go to sleep. I'll be streaming for another hour or an hour and a half, sort of thing. Alright. How about you investigate later? Well, in any case, you don't look like you cut out for fighting. Thanks to excitement or nerves, everything feels unreal. No matter if you have memories or not. You can't help feeling like you're in a dream. It'll be hard to win feeling so disoriented. So I've lost my memories. Who am I? What's my story? What am I even doing in this Holy Grail War in the first place? All I know is that I'm a master, with a servant at my command. Once your opponent has been decided, it's like the tournament has officially begun. What? You don't know who you're fighting? You better go find Father Kotomine. Right, I imagine this Father Kotomine will be in the church, right? That's my assumption. Oh no, he's standing right there. Congratulations! You've been deemed worthy to be a participant in the Holy Grail War. You may call me Father Kotomine. I'm an NPC assigned the task of supervising the Holy Grail War. Not conducting battle in a pocket universe to time alter. As of today, you and your fellow Magi have been given the honor of fighting in the arena up ahead. The war is run as an elimination tournament, with the Grail being awarded to the last person standing. In other words, the participating masters will off each other until there is only one person left. Simple enough to understand, yes? Even a complete idiot should be able to understand the rules. Masters get a 6-day preparation period before the elimination battles, which occur on the 7th day. I'd advise you use the time given to devise the most efficient means of slaughtering your foe. On the 7th day, you and your foe will fight. The winner lives, and the loser is deleted. If you wish to make a query, speak now. The right to ask about the rules is given to all. About the terminal. The terminal will relay any messages generated by the system which governs the Holy Grail War. It is the course of wisdom to pay heed to any message you may receive. How do I survive this? As I've already explained, after 6 days of preparation, you must off your assigned opponent. You have chosen your servant to use as a weapon for that very purpose, have you not? Prep period. Of course, the other masters are given the same time to prepare for battle and to destroy you. As for how to prepare, I cannot help you. Do whatever you feel is necessary. Bad as I can be. I see. Good luck then. Something troubling you? What was that? You have yet to be informed of your first round opponent. Wait just a moment. Strange. There seems to be a system error. I will locate your opponent by tomorrow. One last thing. Masters that continue to advance will be given a private room. Private room password. Your room will be located in classroom 2B. Please enter this password into your terminal. Well, the time for conversation has come to an end. The door ahead leads to the arena. For today, concentrate on becoming accustomed to the inner workings of the arena. You know what I might have? Do you know what I might have that I got from coupons when I was in the train station the other day? I might have myself a delicious... Are these millionaire shortbread or chocolate coated flapjacks? Hang on, we'll soon find out. Chocolate coated flapjacks? Lucky me, what a lucky boy I am. Cheeky chocolate coated flapjack while I stream. Yeah. Get in there, boys. Everyone loves Greg's sausage rolls. Do you quite enjoy the vegan ones then, dude? Or is there a... Do they actually have a halal sausage roll? I believe I've asked you this already. My cousin swears by the vegan ones. Okay. Put my terminal. Don't need to mess with a halal sausage roll when you've got a pizza slice, do you? Okay, let's get in here. It's our private room. You're about to see the cutest thing in the world. Check this out. Look, she's made herself a throne out of tables, chairs, and cloths. Look at how cute that is. She's made herself a little throne. I shall make it my audience chamber. If you have any grievances, you may address them to me here. I'm relieved at both Saber's good mood and the fact that my private room was prepared. I should come back when I want to talk to Saber. I'll speak with Saber. Should already be accustomed to the school. Stop running about and relax as I have. I love Red Saber. I sympathize with having nerves on one's first campaign. Cherish that fleeting feeling. I'll stop nibbling in a minute, guys. Hang on. Bang him. Okay, right. Let's go and do an adventure. Master. Once inside the arena, if you leave, it will signal the end of the current day. I recommend that you complete all your shopping and data gathering before entering the arena. I understand, thanks. Okay. Let's see what's in the commissary. As the 128th final qualifier, we, the Student Council, welcome you, Michael De Silva. Kotomine might have already told you, but the Holy Grail War is divided into 7 rounds. Until a winner is declared, we, the Student Council, are here to support your efforts. I have not played Pokemon Snap, unfortunately. We need to get the durable gym clothes. They have a passive buff effect. MP boost is nice. It's how Saber does her specials. We'll get a couple of ether powders. And a yakisoba bread. Best N64 game. I don't know, I do quite like Star Fox 64. I want to do a barrel roll, chat. Do a barrel roll. Okay, let's go and get into the dungeon. We're also dual casting this on the or dual streaming this on the shorts feed again. We'll see how well that goes. Okay, so we have multiple floors. First, Chimeric Lunar Sea, Arena Level 4. The arena is where we are allowed to do battle whenever we feel the need to fight and train. Alright, my Empress. Enemy programs created by the Seraph roam the arena, but fear them not while I am by your side. Since this will be your first time, I recommend not going any further than that enemy there today. Revival fountains will heal both a master and their servant, only on the first floor of the first Chimeric Lunar Sea. Okay, bring it on, friend. An enemy comes. If you're worried, you can use an item by pressing square. You can do so in battle too. If I'm ever injured in battle, please use whatever item is necessary to assuage both our worries. The arena menu will be for items and code casts. We don't have any code casts yet. Okay, my Empress. Let's go. Attack. Attack. Guard. Attack, attack. Guard? Try that. Good guess. Good guess? Dude. Yes! It has been years since I played this. Orders? Attack, attack. Defend, break, attack, attack. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing, champ. Not bad. Right, we're almost at level 3. Okay, anything else worth looking at around here? Yeah, more enemies. Let us write poetry with our blows. Very nice. Break. Attack, attack, break. Okay, we're a bit weak. But okay, attack, attack, guard. Attack, attack, guard. Go back to what we were doing before. You need a red ball. It's gonna give you wings. Good. Level 3. We've got some skill points, some more MP, and a lot more HP. 300 points. And an ether shard. Anything else worthwhile while we're looking? Wait, there's a fountain here. Restored. Very nice. So at least we're not gonna die. Which makes life way easier. Okay, so fight this enemy. It's warning us not to. Fine. I suppose if that's just a test, it's just a test. Okay, so we leave this way. She's so dinky compared to us in size. Our dinky little empress. If your mind is set, I won't stop you. Do you really wish to leave the arena now? We'll do one last search. Oh, it reboots the enemies. It reboots the enemies. Attack, attack, guard, attack, attack, guard. Very nice. Okay. The fact it completely reboots the enemies and brings them back is good. I'll get one more level in before we actually leave the dungeon then. Then we'll be at level 4. Right, same as before. They're keeping the same patterns. Good damage. 32. Cool. So 17, 34. 3 more battles will get us up to level 4. Three won't take long. Want to try and make our dinky little freaking swordswoman stronger. She is... Oh god. Try and not get it killed as well. Alright, so it broke us that time. We just got to attack all the way through. Nope, we don't. Oh god. Just do that. Okay. Hello, Tyler. Right. I think we got nearly all of them, haven't we? I do like how healing refreshes the enemies. So we'll get 2 more battles in, get to level 4, and then we'll leave. Because I looked up and read the TV screen above my computer. Yeah, so she's still saying fight it tomorrow. Which is fine. I do still... Look how small she is compared to us though, man. The Empress is indeed pint-sized. I haven't found it yet. I'll have to find it when I get off stream. It's still in the room somewhere. It hasn't left the room, so right. Attack. Oh dear. Attack, attack, break. Attack, attack, break. Got him. And what good? We're getting buffs. One more level and then we're good. It's only natural to be in awe of me. Oh, Saber, I am definitely in awe of you. Good, enemy respawn there. Attack, attack, guard. Attack, attack, guard. You can see how there might be a problem early on, where if you don't know an enemy's patterns, and you, like, guess incredibly badly, they could just kill you. And level 4. Cool. Excellent. She's got enough HP now that those enemies are going to be completely trivial. So we are good. Anyway, let's get our butts out of here. We'll exit the arena. Let's go. I hate to tell you this, but I must. While we were in the arena, I found I could not access my full power. Because of your deficiencies, I am unable to manifest my full glory. We are deficient. We are a bit limp. She cannot act at full performance. But do not worry yourself. Having my original abilities available for use is not important. There is no shame in being a novice. In fact, the possibilities of what you may become are exciting. Tomorrow we'll make another effort in the arena and we'll improve it together little by little. It is a trivial matter. As long as you have me, we'll keep going. She's very sure of herself, isn't she? Now, we are going to need enemy servant info. It's very important to being able to win. Without it, you are likely to die. The target level is the recommended level by the end of the week when you go to face the other master in battle to conclude the round. So it's recommending we be at 8, and I will naturally be going for at least one level above the recommended level. If we can. Okay, let's go. God, why am I so tired? Ring-a-ding-ding. As I leave the classroom, I hear an electronic noise. It seems to be coming from the portable terminal I stashed in my pocket. When I remove it, I see some words displayed on the screen. The next combatants will be announced on the second floor bulletin board. Combatant announcement. That must mean who I'm going to battle one-on-one with. I don't fully understand, but I ought to go to the second floor bulletin board to find out. In answer to the notice sent to my terminal, I reluctantly head to the bulletin board. On that now dreaded white piece of paper posted there, 2 names have been written. The first name is my own, The other name is Shinji Mato. Battlefield, the first chimeric lunar sea. So you're my first opponent. I'm surprised you even managed to qualify. Okay. We have Shinji. The guy from earlier in the prologue. At some point during my initial shock, Shinji came up beside me. But I guess all things are possible. Hey. He might even be the most powerful wizard here. We're at different levels given the... We're at different levels even though we're friends, but still I should congratulate you. Hey, didn't you just barely squeak through the prelims? I guess you were charity case. Feels like me taking a freaking math exam at school. I'm very sorry. I guess being mediocre has its advantages. You get all of these handicaps and whatnot. Hang on. Just check in the stream stats. Good. We'll carry on anyway. Keep in mind that this tournament is all about true strength, so don't get too overconfident. And the guys who are running this are geniuses. Just look how intense the first round is. Come on, I mean, forcing people to give their friendships in order to win? That's pretty insane. Despair for I've returned. So if you kissed the princess or slayed them, Shinji's gonna be our first round opponent for the Holy Grail War. After that little outburst, Shinji puts on a plastic smile and pats me on the shoulder. Well, let's keep things clean, okay? It should be a good fight. After all, you're a master too. When we see each other again, it will be as enemies. Don't let our former friendship hold you back. I have to fight Shinji and his servant. No matter how many times I repeat myself, the meaning of the words fail to register in my brain. Do I have to take out a friend, a fellow human being, when I don't have any clue as to why? The whole situation has fast become a nightmare. If Shinji is making light of the situation, why do I feel like I'm trapped in hell? We have a social conscience, it seems. The electronic chiming sounds from my terminal. The preliminary cipher key has been generated. Preliminary cipher key? Oh, sorry, why am I misreading primary as preliminary? Your bubble plushie is on the way. Very nice. What is that supposed to be? I guess it's supposed to be a key of some kind? It'd be good to ask that priest from before Kotomine about messages received by the terminal. He did say that all participants have the right to ask about any of the basic rules of the tournament. New info. Enemy servant. So we need to get this matrix level on them to max. Sorry, I am just joking. Okay. So, it is Fate Extra. Master Michael De Silva. True name? unknown. Noble Phantasm, which is basically their ultimate move, based upon some of the most powerful elements of their history or life. No, so Noble Phantasm unknown. Keyword: Estus, the embryonic flame. Stats: Strength E, Defense E, Agility E, Magic E, Luck E. So we are not very strong in the slightest. The embryonic flame. A handcrafted crimson sword wielded by Saber when summoned by a master. The following inscription has been engraved on the blade. Oh dear God, it's in Latin. Regnum calorum et Gehenna. Considering that was Latin, I did a reasonable job. Anti-magic C. So, each servant has a number of abilities as well. Normally 3. Anti-magic C. Nullifies minor spells consisting of chance of 2 verses or less. Ineffective against high-level thaumaturgy and the greater rituals. As Saber herself has a negligible resistance to magic. The effectiveness of this skill is pathetically low, even by the normal standard of the Saber class. So she's not very magically resistant. Migraines B. So she has a negative stat. A curse that was inherited from her place of birth during her mortal life. As a result of the crushing headaches inflicted by this condition, the effectiveness of mental skills decreases considerably. Another side effect that seems to concern Saber most is the fact that it prevents her from demonstrating what she considers her divine talent for the performing arts. Poor lass has bad headaches. All the other servants. All we know is that we're against Shinji. We know nothing about his servant. We have to learn that as we go along if we want to have any hope of winning. So you've finally been assigned an opponent. You're going against Mato, I see. He's really strong. There's a reason he's such a famous hacker. Well, good luck with him. There's Kotomine. Sorry, chap. Now, the young master. I have a few things to say to you before you enter the arena. Earlier, the computer registered that your primary trigger has been generated, did it not? 2 triggers must be retrieved by the end of each week if you mean to participate in the tournament. Triggers. A trigger, or cipher key, is a key to the Colosseum and a way to call weak masters. So to be able to get into the Colosseum, to actually fight our opponent and try and win the first round, we need 2 cipher keys that are generated in the arena. So we don't enter the arena, it's a fix. The enemy has a poison blade and a 57 caliber Desert Eagle. Not even a 50 caliber, a 57 caliber. That's how severe it is. How we doing, Johnny boy? Pull up a seat, my man. Hope life's treating you well. All masters are required to obtain them during the course of the preparation period. Fail to obtain the triggers in the allotted time, and it will be game over, as it were. Don't look worried. It's a simple task to prove you're ready for the elimination battle. 2. The arena itself will be divided into 2 floors, and one trigger or cipher key is generated per floor. So obviously that results in 2 per matchup. It's the job of the master to go and retrieve these cipher keys. For convenience, everyone refers to them as primary trigger and secondary trigger. You will be notified through your portable computer terminal when a trigger generates. I almost said you'll be mortified through your portable computer terminal when a trigger generates, then Jesus. Alright, cool. Combat between masters is prohibited in the arena and on campus at all times. so we can't actually full-on fight. If for some reason a fight occurs, the system will shut it down within 3 turns. Right, okay. So there'll be moments where we have smaller, more limited fights, but you can't have full-blown exchanges. That's for the arena at the end of the week. As a penalty, the status of any master caught fighting on campus will be downgraded. Okay, let's go. Hello, female students. So fighting on school grounds is a no-no, right? But what happens if you run into your opponent in the arena? Okay, down we go. Always good to check if Saber needs everything or anything on a daily basis. You don't want to miss out on an important conversation with her. They go towards building up your relationship and uncovering her true identity and becoming friends, or, in the case of the Millmaster with Saber, romantically close to her. Female one too, apparently, because Saber's bi.
ところで、この間の戦闘だが、なかなかの指揮だった。今後もあれを目指すがよい。
Can do. Okay. She was impressed. Show her more.
わからぬか？敵に一度も見せ場を与えず、世が当然のように干渉したあれだ。
Apparently, we did a good job, and our little empress is praising us.
久々に胸がすっとした。剣舞とはああでなくてはな。そなたを爪の先ほど見直したぞ。
I feel on top of the world after that perfection in swordsplay. I have underestimated your skills. Let's go. Okay. Leave your private room. Time to go down a couple of floors. There's Shinji. Michael, going to get the trigger? Well, it sucks to be you. I'm going in right now too. A total cretin like you won't be able to find it, but good luck anyway. What a nice guy. He's a bit of a pain in my opinion, but hey. Ugh. Oh, sorry. Immature as he may be, we cannot let such an insult pass. His total lack of respect and maturity is truly disgusting. He needs to be thoroughly beaten. Master, let us be on our way. Anything I do must be perfect, down to the smallest detail. He's a perfectionist. I will educate that verminous to the extent of his sin against us with the blade of my sword. Can we level up yet? Are we able to? Okay. A faint voice can be heard coming from inside the chapel. I wonder if her service is being held now. But as I try to move close to better hear the muffled voice, my body refuses to cooperate. Yeah, play it on whenever you want, dude. Play it on whenever you want. Okay, hang on. Just checking the stream's still running okay. Good, let's go. We're going for about another hour. We're level 4, which is a good start. We've piled 2 levels on. So what even is the sword lady? Is she a spirit, a robot, an extension of yourself? She is the reincarnation of a heroic spirit from myth and legends in the past, based on a great warrior, hero, or person of significance. Let's head in. Let's go. Okay. That's Shinji and his servant. That aura. Exercise caution, master. The weakling master and his servant are somewhere nearby. Well, this may be a good chance to obtain information. Why don't we follow them while they're in the arena? So, like Joan of Arc, yes. Joan of... Dude, yeah. Joan of Arc, Bluebeard, Lubu, Hercules, King Arthur, freaking Medusa. These are just some of the freaking examples of actual servants that have fought in the Fate universe. I mean, I know the identity of this one, but I'm not going to spoil it. Also, you can only enter the arena once a day. Make sure you thoroughly explore it before exiting. Yeah, I've not played Advance. We've got the dangerous music on. Our enemy is here and they mean business music. Sorry, no wait, what am I doing? God. Ooh. God, break. Break, attack. Try that. So I'm guessing like 100 years you and I are going to be in this game. Ah! I'd love it. We are the YouTube duo. We need to get her strength levels up. She's not bulky enough yet. Great. Break, attack. Yeah. I want to be careful and just make sure we're well healed. Especially if Shinji's in here and his servant. I mean, you're more likely to be a hero of legend than me, my dude. I reckon you could perform some great godly and selfless feat. I mean, I'll probably just eat a lot more Chinese food over the next kind of however many years. Oh damn. Attack, guard, attack, guard. That could be her ultimate ability. Charging people with the crime of a Chinese meal. A succulent Chinese meal. A succulent Chinese meal. My dude, I'll have had so much Chinese food after this week. Between the facts that we got Chinese for Easter Sunday, and I have spent both last night and tonight finishing the leftovers because we got a banquet for frickin' 4 of us and there was enough food to just be spread out over freaking 2 more days. And then we are obviously going to be indulging in Chinese food on Sunday. Yes. Much Chinese food will have been had. And I'm looking forward to our all-you-can-eat on Sunday, dude. Here we go. There they are. That ignoble little weasel and his servant. Master, it is common to see your foes in the arena. You never know what will become of such a meeting, but perhaps we can learn about their plans. Michael, you're late. Did you know the 25th anniversary of Fast and Furious is here? Have you seen the Fast and Furious? I've seen the first one. While you were crawling along like the slug you are, I obtained the trigger. What's with that look? Your skills are pathetic compared to mine. So don't be harsh on yourself. You played GTA Liberty City Stories of Vice City, right? Or Vice City Stories, not Chinatown Wars, that's right. And speaking of losing, let me introduce my servant. I'm going to win. It's not like it matters to me. If you can't even get your cipher keys, you might as well just accept your game over right here and now. Seriously, feel free to turn into a corpse whenever you feel like it. Hang on. He's gonna fight us, isn't he? He's gonna fight us. God damn! I did not know there was an arcade game. That's his servant. Okay, but are you sure you're done gloating? I found myself enjoying your meaningless chatter. As you can see, when it comes to talking to others, my master is a social R word, right? Seeing him actually having a conversation with you, I thought we could settle this peacefully. War's gonna be a while. Where in the hell do you get off analyzing me? He is my enemy. Will you hurry up and maim him already? Look at the tough guy. I have to admit, I admire the fact you're evil enough to give a friend a beatdown. Oh well, I'm glad you're looking forward to it. The darkness of your grubby little soul is impressive, Shinji. Oh yes, I expect a generous reward later. Wow. Wow, okay. Oh my god, she's got a lot more HP than we do. 10 times more, nearly. Right, God, attack, God, attack. Right. God attack break, God attack break. Try that. Right. Bell landed a scratch on her. Oh jeez. Break attack guard, break attack guard. Oh lord. Damn. Yeah, so true to its words, you can't fight in the arena. Looks like the Seraph has its eye on us. Oh well, there's no need to take him out right now anyway. You know, I like seeing you grovel in the dirt like trash. Beg hard enough and I might make you my underling. Who knows, I might even share some of the prize money with you. Don't pursue this. Ugh, what a powerful attack. However, it was foolhardy of him to exhibit the extent of his power merely for sport. OMG, not this melt again. What do you mean, not this melt? Yes. Fair play. If his servant uses projectile weapons, it's possible that her class might be Archer, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, enemy servant info obtained. Select the matrix menu option to view information, the information matrix, where the data you've collected will be stored. Information you obtain about your opponent will give you a definitive edge in the elimination battle. Oh, sorry, not definitive, definite. Good lord. Yet you need to max out their matrix level if you have any hope of winning. It's non-negotiable. Don't go in with an unfinished matrix, you will die. When you obtain new data, new info will appear in the upper right and one of your matrix icons will light up. Whenever a matrix icon is illuminated, be sure to check the information matrix for new data. By investigating the arena, you can find info on your foes or learn of ways to gain an advantage over them. Are you not glad that you inspected the arena as I instructed? This is how you will succeed in the Holy Grail War. Thank you, my Empress. I guess you're right. Indeed. Indeed. A suitable response, Praetor. But do not feel the need to hold back in your praise of me. I will never stop praising you, my Empress. Keep in mind that this conflict is also a race against time. You may not see our foes tomorrow, so some information may only be available on a specific day. It's imperative you actively explore the arena often. We will go in every day. We've also got to heal, because we just got absolutely pushed in. I imagine there's guides where people can literally run to the final boss and know exactly how to defeat them. I wonder if this has been speedrun, to be honest. Let's be honest, most games these days have been. Heal up. MP and HP restored. Okay. We have enemies respawning. Yes. Gonna explore the arena early. What the hell is that? Right. Hey, Johnny! Look at you go! Haha! Sent 5 gift subs. My boy. Look at him go with that generosity. Thanking you, Johnny boy. Very kind of you to give people some subs. Very kind. Vincent Sanchez. Aurel. We're gonna say Aurel Maslow. M40 Attack. Dad Level Podcast. And Dale Miner. You've all got yourself some gift subs. There you are. With all the negativity going on in the world, we need to put a bit of goodness. Damn right we do. That's why I'm streaming. Do we go attack, break, guard, attack, break, guard?
良い気合だ。打ち砕く。
Guard, break, break, guard, break, break.
悪くない。むしろ良い。
First member is Jonathan. Okay. Guard, break, break. Guard, break, break.
よい、始めよう。気が利くな。硬いな。そこを動くな。打ち砕く。そこを動くな。
So it does a lot of guarding.
行くぞマスター。そこを動くな。打ち砕く。
This thing has weird patterns.
大義である。たわいもない。もう少し楽しませよ。
It does have weird patterns.
それにしてもわびしい海だな。海洋が舞台であると聞いて胸躍らせたが、これでは世の家の水槽と変わらぬではないか。
Do we try for the key?
災いの
She said, I sense danger. That's normally a way of saying, come back tomorrow. You're not ready yet. That is normally a way of saying, come back tomorrow. Right. Attack, attack, guard, attack, attack, guard. It's like a weird sort of funny looking Rubik's Cube. We'll be doing the DLCs for when you get into it. Possibly. Possibly. Right, cool. She demands entertainment. Hi. Do we just guard all the way through? Or break all the way through? So it goes attack, then guard, guard. It's just guarded lots. So it goes attack, guard, guard, attack, guard, guard. So if we go break... No, sorry, that's wrong. So we go guard, break, break, guard, break, break. Go break. Then break. You're essentially playing a game of patty cake. It's like a rock, paper, scissors battle system. Just attack through. That'll do it. Ooh, Phoenix Scar. Is that a mystic code, Master? It's a good thing you managed to obtain one. Most mystic codes are infused with powerful special abilities referred to as code casts. It's the one way the Master can support the servant, normally through magical casting. To use those abilities, press square. Of course, you'll have to equip it first to see what the skills there are. Masters can gain access to powerful programs called codecasts by equipping mystic codes. For example, equipping the Phoenix Scarf will allow you to use the recovery code cast Heal. It's only 16, so think of it like computer RAM. The weakest skills are like freaking either 8 or 16. Because Japan, Leo. The weakest code casts are like 16, so think of it like RAM. 16, 32, then 64, and then a couple of very powerful code casts are 128. You can access a heal code cast when exploring the arena, and while in battle by pressing square. I said I don't know. Oh, have you played Bully yet? People have been asking me to play it for ages. I just haven't got around to it. I don't just want to play GTA-inspired sandbox games. I want to play other things too. So we can equip the uniform and the Phoenix Scarf, which gives us Codecast Heal 16 and an MP boost of 10. Meaning we get basic healing, yay! Basic healing is good. Very good. So the spells are basically a bit rate, in a sense. Think of it like RAM, dude. Think of it like RAM. I've noticed, which is funny considering when I said the other day all you do is talk about GTA, you were like, no I don't. But yeah, we ain't just gonna play GTA, we are gonna be playing a lot of other things. Right. God break, God break. I think we got it. Break. Yes. Quite a few games, actually. God break, God break. It seems to work. He's got a backlog of 5 years. He's got a backlog of 5 years long, not including, but not limited to, but including Life of Dogs. Yep. The backlog of games that I owe people to play is about 5 years long. I'm not even kidding. They've certainly stacked up. Keeps telling me not to fight the bee thing yet. He keeps warning me, like, do not fight the bee. Right, so we can't leave yet. We don't have the code cipher. I hear enemies respawning. How devious of them. Yeah, I'm also going to play Hogs of War at some point. Does that game be quite funny? This place puts me on edge, Praetor. Please step back for a moment. Yeah, she's warning us she's not strong enough. We're gonna have to level up and come back. It's fine, we have time. Hang on. Nice that we still have a stack of you watching. Very good. Okay. We will go for a bit longer. I need to leave the dungeon. The only way to leave the dungeon is going back the way we came. Attack, attack, guard, attack, attack, guard. You start to learn the patterns after a while. Once we get some levels in and some XP, we're going to be quite good. We're going to be able to make her very strong. Right, we're going to get to level 5, which to be at level 5 this early is actually very good. 1 minute, guys. Okay. Attack, attack, guard, attack, attack, guard. It just becomes quite straightforward once you picked up on certain enemies' patterns. The masters and their servants mix things up a lot more, but to be speaking, you have a good shot. Against them, provided you get the matrix up. Okay, we just need one more battle above 13. And then we should be alright. I say it should be. Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep dual streaming this game. Because, our stream numbers have dropped quite a bit with dual streaming. So we might just go back to doing it normally. See if that changes anything. I don't know if YouTube and its robots like the fact that I'm doing something different by dual streaming. Right, one more battle. 1 experience point. Delightful. I think we have everything else. We should be fine. What are the platforms you're streaming this on? I'm not, when I say dual streaming, I mean I'm streaming this through YouTube, but I'm streaming it simultaneously. I have the normal video up that you guys are watching, and I've also got a cropped version running in the shorts feed. Everything is in silverism on this channel, Leo. Right, we'll go for about another half an hour. And then I'm gonna go to bed.
ない。
Attention span so cooked one has to watch the same stream on different screens. Do you reckon some people actually are?
レベルアップか。もっと励むがよい。
I mean, this game's designed to be played on a TV. I don't think it will translate very well to portrait. I mean, let me look at the crop version now, because I can see both through Stream Studio. And, oh no, but it's viewable. It's cropped in a way where you can see the image reasonably well. And I won't say you can't, because you can. I mean, if anybody wants to watch the freaking shorts feed version of this, you can. Just to say you're doing it in that beautiful cropping. Right, let's get out of here. We'll come back tomorrow. We're going to have to level up our servant before we go any further. Return to campus? Yes.
そうか。では部屋に戻り、休むとしよう。
Also, I do want to say, out of all the servants we could have chosen, I'm going to stand by what I said in the previous stream. I've picked this one because, one, she won in the poll. We failed miserably today, but don't let that bring you down. If you continue to get information on them, many plans could be made to get them to taste my blade. But yeah. One, she won in the poll, and two, the male master with red saber is actually canon. It's technically the canon choice, because there's a Fate Extra anime. Fate Extra Last Encore. And in Last Encore, the male master with red saber is the actual confirmed canon choice. One cannot be a hero without their name being known. That is why I take great pains to hide my identity. Gaining information on the enemy's identity while veiling my own is a sure road to victory. So we need to finish pillaging the first floor and get all the servant information. Shinji Mato, class, potentially archer? Where does Fate Stay Night set in with all this? Oh, dude, think of Fate Extra as like a freaking alternate timeline spin-off. There are tons of different timelines in Fate Stay Night. Tons of different timelines. It's an alternate timeline game to Fate Stay Night. And you've also got Fate's got such a bloated lore that you've got several different alternate timelines, and you've got certain other series that actually take place within the same timeline. So you've got the world of Fate Stay Night, and as you all well know, you've got other games and IPs that are also part of the same universe taking part within them. So Witch on the Holy Night, the visual novel Mandy was playing, which of the Holy Night takes place in the same universe as Fate Stay Night, just like another IP by the same director called Lunar Legend Tsukihime, which is based upon a guy called Shiki, who ends up basically befriending and falling in love with a vampire princess called Arcwade. And they all exist in the same universe. It's great. It's got very bloated lore. But still, I own nearly every single piece of Fate Stay Night media that was released in Europe on Blu-ray. So, dedication, chat. Dedication. 4 days left. Master, I informed you yesterday in the arena that knowledge of the enemy's tactics is key. For that reason, you must drain the campus of information every single day. When you enter the arena, you forfeit any further investigation for that day. Humans do not replicate their actions. Did you play the PS2 version of Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, or the PSP version? PS2. Humans do not replicate their actions, so what you miss one day is gone forever. So make a habit of investigating and listening to others before entering the arena. You understand? Yes. Indeed. Then let us initiate today's investigation. So we are now going to have to also go through every inch of the bloody campus, which is going to be a fun time. Look at that. It seems our delicate little friend is engaged in some sort of dispute. We might be able to learn something to our advantage. Let's get over there, shall we? Oh, let's go over there, shall we? Do the snooping. I managed to track down Shinji. It looks like he's talking with someone right now. Have you been inside the arena yet? Interesting place, isn't it? I thought it was amazing at first, but it's really pretty primitive. It's like an ocean pulled from a story. I even saw a master who managed to summon Armstrong. Sorry, I'm just messing with you. I dig the sea theme. Overall, the game's pretty well done. Man thinks it's a game. What's this? You actually managed to summon a decent servant, then? Asia's premier hacker, Shinji Mato? You know, I may have had to take crap from you in the past, but this time the winner is me. With her armada to back me up, I'm invincible. Nothing you do can even... Well, sorry. Nothing you can do will be able to even touch me. That sentence just did not go in my brain pretty well. You must be pretty confident to give out information about your servant to an enemy, Mato. The elegant voice can only be Rin Tohsaka's. Only she can crush Shinji's pride with a word. So a lot of the characters you see in this game, or a handful of them at least, do actually make appearances in the original Fate Stay Night universe. Shinji Mato is one of them, Rin Tohsaka is another, and Kire Kotomine is a very important one as well. I mean, Fate's confusing in general, because even in the main Fate universe, you have 3 different timelines that tell completely different stories of the same freaking Holy Grail War. You've got a 24-episode anime series in Unlimited Blade Works that tells one route. You've got a 3-movie freaking, like a 6-hour-long freaking 3-movie binge that covers another route, Heaven's Feel, and then the Fate route sadly has been kind of left in an uncomfortable spot because it had an anime adaptation in like freaking 2006, 2007. That was a very mashed up and kind of poorly executed version of that route, the Fate route. Shinji's face goes bright red as he realizes how big of a mistake he just made. Yeah, that's right. One-sided fights bore me, so think of it as a gift. Is it really? I might just be lying. You might want to forget what I said. That is true. A single word should never expose a servant's true name, after all. However, a class that controls an armada and is tied to a ship will thin out the candidates some. How will she attack? Bombardment? Or a frontal assault? It'll definitely be physical in nature. Well, I guess the only thing left for me to do is prepare a great many physical barriers. Shinji's face goes from bright red to a terrifying shade of blue right before my eyes. Have you played Star Wars Outcast? No, assassin. Once you learn something about an enemy's servant, you can begin to make plans to defeat them. If both sides are strong but one side plans, the results of the battle would be obvious. Shinji's always been a cocky, kind of, you know, headstrong idiot. He was so in the main series as well. So that's what they mean by knowledge is power. I understand perfectly now. Oh, one more thing. I wonder if the Invisible Armada might be relevant to anything. Never played any of the Arkham Asylum games or the new PS5 Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man game. I don't like to just play open world sandbox games. Like I said. Although I've seen people play the Batman games before. I mean, others will start making references to that, right? Won't that just piss off your servant? Nice. Well, whatever. Knowledge means nothing if you can't do anything with it. There's a good chance that you will never have to face, you and I will never have to face each other. With a final pathetic attempt at a comeback, Shinji turns and starts walking away. And of course, he is heading in my direction. As I wasn't hiding, Shinji sees me right off. You weren't there the entire time, were you? Were you? Well, it's not like you can stop the invisible arm. I mean, my servant. Whatever. My victory is all but assured. Catch you later. Oh, and try not to disappoint me. It seems there are a great many masters who don't understand the stakes involved. I hate agreeing with that harpy, but she's right. Our foe doesn't grasp the power of information. Also, even this game has two different routes it can go down with two slightly different endings. Well, no, I'd say moderately different endings because, oh, I won't spoil it yet, but you have to make a choice part way in. And that determines the route you go down. A certain individual you will have helping you from a certain point onwards in the game. And a couple of the different master fights. You actually get different master fights. Our foe doesn't grasp the power of information. Though difficult, it is vital that we scour the arena and the campus for valuable information. Investigating our foe was the correct course of action, just as I said. Yes, it was. Indeed. To reiterate, obtaining information about our enemy is the key to victory. To make sure we don't overlook everything, you should continue our searches of the arena and campus. More info comes to light with every day. Do not allow your diligence to flag ever. Of course, my Empress. We'll check every room. You know what, we're gonna go for another half an hour. Update, turns out fighting in the arena is a no-no as well. I tried to sneak attack just now and the Seraph intervened. It's Silver's life mission to play every game ever made. Just don't expect him to finish all of them. Damn right. You've got it. And this game is far shorter than Fate Stay Night. Playing this game is probably going to take us about 40 hours from start to finish. Probably 50. Playing Fate Stay Night is going to probably take us about 100. If you want to do all three routes. That, and I have to play the censored version that doesn't have the intimate situations playing out in them for YouTube, but we can still play it and it's still good. Motto attacked you. All's fair in love and war. heroic spirit who wields dual pistols. That makes me think of Billy the Kid? Calamity Jane? No, I'm sorry, that isn't right. His servant doesn't look like much like an Old West outlaw. But then, what in the world could his servant's identity be? In any case, I have to return to my own investigation. I really don't know enough yet. We might go till quite late, actually. I'm quite enjoying this, and I've only got a council meeting and a bit of paperwork to do in the afternoon, so not too much going on. Honestly, been on a bit of a hiatus from my clerical work with the with our constituency branch, been, you know, having its meetings postponed until after the election period. Why are you going to do a longer stream? Because I want to. That shouldn't be a problem. These shells comprise the religion and political. I don't have to come on at the exact same time every day, play the exact same types of games, and finish at the exact same allotted time. We can swap and change. Life is spontaneous, and sometimes a bit of spontaneity is a good thing. But I go to bed in like 2 hours. I'm not streaming for another 2 hours. I'm streaming for like another half an hour, 40 minutes. These shelves comprise the religion and political science section. The titles of books here are incredibly obtuse. Just the thought of reading one makes me drowsy. About the Invincible Armada. The name given to the Spanish Navy. Right, here, come on, history buffs, here we go. The name given to the Spanish Navy during what is known as the Age of Exploration. With over... No stream tomorrow or Thursday, you'll be back Friday. That's right, Friday, Saturday. The name given to the Spanish Navy during what is known as the Age of Exploration. With over 100,000-ton ships and 65,000 crew members, it almost subjugated all of England. Through the might of its navy, Spain was seen as the kingdom on which the sun will never set. Could our opponent's hero be related to the Spanish Armada? In which case, chat, let's do some thinking. If our opponent's hero is linked to the Spanish Armada, who is she? Let's have a guess. Have you ever heard the theory about the bees? The bees, so bees shouldn't be able to fly, but they don't care about physics and fly anyway. It's the same about silver and streaming. Exactly. I don't care about arbitrary timings. I only stick to my timings when I have to actually do work in the morning, and I don't have to do much in the way of work in the morning, and more importantly, I don't have entire freaking stacks of paperwork and like correspondences to go through. So yeah, I have not seen the Bee movie. Okay, what game Friday? Don't know yet. Spanish Armada. All I know is Elizabeth I of England or Philip II of Spain. I will give you a hint. Oh, maybe Francis Drake. Keep guessing. Keep guessing, Mango. You will find out in the next stream of this. Which, to be fair, I might play more of this on Thursday. Sorry, no, Friday. But yeah, you keep guessing. I enjoyed the Sing movie. I actually did enjoy the Sing movie. Mary, Queen of Scots. Right. So we need to buy the durable gym clothes because they increase our master MP. Change into this. Give us way more MP. No, that was a bad guess. You, I'm not going to give anything away yet, obviously. I don't want to spoil the identity. But, I already know who the identities of all the servants are in this game. And, yeah. All I will say is, you may be quite close with a couple of your potential guesses. And you also may be a million miles away. Can we level up? I like the Sing movie. A faint voice can be heard coming from inside the chapel. I wonder if a service has been held. We still can't level up. Gotta summon all my horrible history's knowledge for this one. I don't remember that scene. I only watched the movie once. It's been a while. I'd have to have a rewatch. Okay, so we're just gonna check the rest of the school for more knowledge. I like that you're an avid Horrible Histories watcher as well. I know I've mentioned it previously, but it does make me smile. Okay, so we've done the library already. Check all the rooms. Okay. Always do your daily check-in with Saber. So you have 7 different classes of servants. You have Sabers, Archers, Casters, Riders, Berserkers, Assassins, and Lancers. Don't feel like talking, you should prepare for combat. No problem, just have to check in. Okay, I think we've pretty much checked everything. We might go back inside the arena. I mean, do we need to? That is the question. Okay, we can't go into any of the level 3 classrooms. No. Did I see any like Michael DeSanta? No. Michael De Silva. That's the character name. It's a character from one of my book series. The Invincible Armada. Look at that outfit. Does the outfit give you a hint? The kingdom on which the sun will never set. The might was such that it earned Spain the reputation of being the kingdom upon which the sun will never set. Can't go in the multimedia room. Oh yeah, the British colonized that phrase from Spain. Damn right. The sun will never set on the British Empire. I knew one little Englander that used to quote that in Latin. Don't tell me it's goddamn Queen Victoria. I am not amused. You guys will have to find out on Friday, because we aren't getting to that 7th battle tonight with another 20 minutes left. We are not getting to it yet. It's the Pope, final answer. Right. We're gonna try for the key, and if we can't get the key... Dude. I really want to be able to level her up already. We've got all these levels, and we can't put them to use yet, and it's annoying me. I just want to get the key, and then we can leave. Look, she's not leveling up again. Not on this floor. She's already got too much experience. And I want to avoid that snappy little Rubik's Cube thing. Because I'm sick of fighting the peons when we already have enough XP to be on a good level for where we are. Right. Okay. I believe this one's guard break, isn't it? Yep, guard break. Right, better heal her a bit. Just so I can show off the healing ability as well. Heal 16, slightly restores your servant's HP. Guard break, guard break. Okay, good. The bee. We're still not strong enough to fight it. Alright. We'll load back in. I'll tell you what then, we'll just leave. We're already at a good enough level that we don't have to fight all the peons. We'll just go in, leave, and progress today. It always recommends you do that anyway. Before we leave, I'm going to check the roof as well. It's the last place we haven't checked. Can I get on the roof? There's Issei. I heard that you were already assaulted while in the arena. Such impatience. Okay. So we just enter the arena and then come back. Like I said, we're not gonna make any monstrous progress in 20 minutes. Nice looking cafeteria. And we'll give it that. Can't go into any of the first year classrooms. Meaning we're gonna have to get the cipher key really late here.
始めよう。
We is leaving.
そうか。では部屋に戻り休むとしよう。
Okay, right. Oh, she's sleeping. Sleepy Empress. Okay, we need one more servant info. And we also have to get the rest of the first floor treasures. Invincible Armada. Class Archer. Okay, right. So we're going to make a backup save up here. Three days. Walking through campus, I can see various NPCs who appear as busy students among the masters. Not only do the NPCs look slightly different, but their behavior seems a little off. Maybe it's their lack of a soul. To them, this battle is just a string of data variables. Within a small group of gathered masters, one person stands out like a sore thumb. There's Leo. Oh, it's you. So you qualified for the actual tournament as well. Hello, Leo. I believe that I remarked that we would meet again. It's Leo. The force of his presence overwhelms his seemingly innocent appearance. Before, it felt like he was a wolf let loose in the chicken coop. Now I feel out of place. And he isn't alone. Behind him stands a shadowy figure radiating the same aura of strength. The figure is clad in armor and armed with a sword. His aura marks him as a servant. Oh, Gawain. How forgetful of me. See, that's the #1 rule, right? You should never, never reveal the true name of your servant, because then people can look into their historical information, learn their strengths and weaknesses, and a skilled mage can learn to combat them. Leo is so confident, he is just announcing his servant. And yes, that is Gawain, a Knight of the Round Table. Yep. So yes, one of the potential enemies of this game is a Knight of the Round. As the armored figure nods in greeting, an enigmatic smile forms on his lips. I believe his name is Sir Gawain. He could also be from the Order 1886. OMG, it's Albert Einstein. It's Albert Einstein, OMG. He is the exemplar of knighthood, and though a servant, has the same bearing as his master. Sir Gawain, one of the Knights of the Round Table, mentioned in the legends of King Arthur. It's said that his prowess rivaled King Arthur's, and his holy sword was equal in power to Excalibur. Galatine. It's obvious that he's a Saber class servant. It won't be too hard to learn more about him. Maybe I'll discover a weakness of his. I'm sure Leo is aware of how much information he's given me, but he seems unconcerned. It's obvious that he chooses not to concern himself with such things as subtlety or tactics. For him, if something is destined to be revealed, so be it. From his point of view, his victory is all but assured, his superiority over others reinforced since the day he was born. He feels that vastly superior. God, poor Leo. Like, dude, I say that because I know what happens to him in the other game. That's like a freaking sequel / alternate universe, like, of this Holy Grail War. An alternate timeline of this Holy Grail War where something different happens. And boy oh boy, Leo has a rough ride in the second one. I hope to see you again. Please fight with honor and pride. Though he's pretty dominant in this one. With a polite bow, Leo and his servant turn and depart, leaving me somewhat dumbfounded. Leo gotta go check on his muse. Indeed, always gotta check on the muse. I knew one of the hallways would be here, but the scion of the family himself. With that murmured comment, the murderous glare Rin shot at Leo was almost palpable. The power of the Holy Grail. I guess the plutocrats of Europe see a threat in the Seraph. I mean, with a name like Rin Tohsaka, you know she's an Asian mage. And again, a name like Shinji. But Leo Bessario Harway the frickin' fourth or something. Clearly European. But still, to risk him. Oh well. What was borrowed on Earth will be repaired in heaven. Things just got more interesting. Although my powers as a wizard are far superior to his. I get a feeling that Leo has little concern for those like us. Without so much as saying hi, the now fired up Rin Tohsaka almost seems to stomp away. I just spent some time looking into Gawain's background. I'll head to the library later. Ah, a pleasant evening to you. I trust you're doing well, all things considered. You will never catch even a glimpse of victory if you insist on always running away. However, facing a foe you know nothing about is lunacy. In this war, information is everything. To defeat your opponents, learn all you can about them, their class, skills, or even their history. The more info you have, the easier it will be to create a plan and predict your opponent's actions. For now, why don't you go to the library? There's a treasure trove of information there. Thank you. I know how hard it is for you to show gratitude. Sorry, sir, but my muse required their bedtime tea. See? Our other Leo had to go check on her muse. And I could be using you, right? I could just be using you, right? Anyway, do your best. Might learn a few things about Shinji and Leo's servants. I should probably listen to her advice and go poke around in the library. Giving it a poking. Give it a poking! Give it a poking. Hey, look who the cat dragged in. This cat's been dragged everywhere, apparently. I never expected to run into you. No, who am I kidding? I'm just messing with you. The library is the best place to find info. I know all about you, so I expect you to go all out against me. But enough about me. It looks like you're having a hell of a time finding the book you want. Unfortunately for you, I've thoughtfully taken every book about my servant and hid them. I thought you'd have more fun this way. I hid everything somewhere in the arena. I wonder if a weak source master like you will be able to find them. By the way, what does your servant want in return for helping you? Money, right? I knew it. Every servant wants something in return for claiming the Holy Grail for their master. Just how it works. Do your best, while you still can. Ha 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 ha. We'll do a Mandok laugh from freaking Dexter's lab. Well, see you around. Good luck. I hope you put a little more of a fight next time we meet in the arena. You're starting to bore me. What a pain. What a schlongdob. What a knob sausage. Is it true that in Liberty City Storage you play as Tony, the person you worked for in GTA 3? Yeah, Tony's quite a good character in Liberty City Storage. Michael De Silva, congratulations on making it into the main tournament. Your first opponent is Shinji, I believe. Be cautious around him, as I hear his servant is powerful. Oh, it seems you don't fully accept that our previous school life was but a convenient farce. Let me see. Since fate has made us companions, perhaps I should explain things to you, shall I? Yeah, do it. Indeed. Then I apologize for my unfair assumption. Yeah. Go on, tell me a bit about the school life. Let's get started. Do you know what a reality marble is? This is plot relevant, we're gonna go through it. It's a thaumaturgical technique whereby one space is transformed into a completely different space. Some servants are able to generate reality marble. Our boy Archer is. A certain servant we have wandering around with us can do so as well. But she has a very powerful reality marble, but we're gonna get to that later. As it takes a great deal of energy to sustain a reality marble, most last only a few minutes. The school that housed prelims happened to be a reality marble generated by the Holy Grail. Besides the school as it appeared in the prelims, the current school, the arena, the Colosseum, all are individual reality marbles created by incredible magic of the Holy Grail. Or the incredible magic. To give you an idea of just how powerful the Holy Grail is, even the most advanced supercomputer couldn't sustain one reality marble this length of time. All the participants in the Holy Grail War had their memories wiped upon entering. Then the Holy Grail's reality marble gave all the participants school personas to inhabit. Masters had a time limit of 4 days to realize they'd been tricked into playing a role. Potential masters had to pass that basic test to enter into the Holy Grail War. Although Tohsaka seemed to shake off her yoke very quickly. By the way, Miss Fujimura and Issei Ryudo aren't masters. They're NPCs with specific roles. The masters who did not break free of the fantasy but dealt death. Tragic. But the Holy Grail War itself is a lengthy process of culling the weak. A word of advice. Learn all you can. I assure you that the information will benefit you greatly later on. About Gawain. One of the major knights mentioned in the Arthurian cycle and often thought to be King Arthur's nephew. Equal in skill to Lancelot, he served as an advisor to Arthur. In this universe, King Arthur is actually a girl hiding her true identity. He was at odds with Lancelot due to his slaying of both Gawain's brothers. Due to his overwhelming nobility and youthful impetuousness, he placed his family ties above all else. It was Sir Gawain's hatred of Lancelot that eventually led him to... that eventually led to his and Arthur's eventual downfall. Freaking Lancelot is actually a bloody hero in one of the Fate anime as well. It was in the Battle of It was in the Battle of Camlan that Sir Gawain fell, after being struck in an old wound caused by Lancelot. Interesting. Oh. It looks like you still have not gotten the first cipher key. Regardless, the other cipher key is waiting in the arena. The door to the battlefield will open if you can get both triggers in the 6-day period. A death sentence awaits you if you can't. Try to keep that in mind. I've said my piece. Oh, I forgot to ask if you set foot in the chapel yet. The system's jurisdiction doesn't penetrate that far, but you can strengthen your servant there. Well, I've said my piece. Go and slaughter to your heart's content. Right, we are going to level up, and then we are going to go to our room and finish. Because it's late. But by God, we cannot keep having Saber at frickin' E rank in her skills. She is not strong enough. Also, what I will be doing outside of the stream is I will be putting battle videos for each of the individual servants up on the channel, because I want to actually do a playlist of servant battles for Fate Extra. We're probably going to go through this game in my own time and get all the different servants and have lots of different battles. We're even going to go down the alternate routes where you can make different choices and fight a couple of different masters as well. Because like I said, there will be a big choice. There will be a very good choice so far in, which does determine who will be helping you and a couple of the masters you face. Here we go. I push open the heavy door to the chapel and go inside, where it is dark and eerily silent. I get the strange feeling that this place is completely cut off from the rest of the world. There's no one in the pews. As I get used to the dim light, a flash of colours hurts my eyes. Those two women, they don't act like sisters. Why are they here, and why are they here anyway? Aye! Ako Aozaki. She's from, I swear she's from Lunar Legend Tsukihime. I swear she's from Lunar Legend. Or at the very least, she's from, why is that name so familiar? Aoko Aozaki. Where's my phone? Bloody hell, that's gonna drive me mad if I don't actually check it. Oh my god. Hang on. Wait there, peeps. Wait there. Hang on. So... I've not spelled that right. Type Moon. I knew she was from a similar IP. Aoko Aozaki is the first protagonist of Maho Tsukai no Yoru and a supporting character in the Tsukihime series. And yes, she's the mage girl you play as in Witch of the Leo. That's the mage girl you play as in Witch of the on the Holy Night. I knew Aoko Aozaki was familiar. That is the witch girl you play as in Witch on the Holy Night. Yeah. Aoko Aozaki is the first protagonist of Maho Tsukai no Yoru and a supporting character in Tsukihime and the Tsukihime remake series. She is a magician of the 5th magic. Interesting. You need to give Mandy a nudge. I think she'd appreciate watching some of this. I haven't spoken to Mandy in a while, but she's always welcome back. Hey there, welcome to the chapel. You here to perform an alteration of the soul? Toko Ozaki. Yeah, you're that. What was it again? Odd, I can't remember. The last time I forgot something. Well, wait. Toko Ozaki. Why does that sound familiar? And she's smoking. Isn't that, Hiritsugu Emiya's freaking master who essentially trained him? And more test subjects the better, I always say. Welcome to the Eden of the East. I assume you're here for an alteration of the soul? Alteration of the soul? What is that supposed to mean? Realizing I have no clue as how to answer, she continues talking. You don't know what the alteration of the soul is? You came here anyway? Amateur. Alteration of the soul. What is it, you ask? Simply put, you link your soul to your servants. When a master's rank increases, you can strengthen that link. That's done by hacking into each soul and choosing what to improve. We are hacking our soul, chat. In an alteration of the soul, you can improve your servant's stats by using the skill points earned when leveling up. In addition, once a certain number of skill points is used, your servant will acquire powerful special skills. Be sure to strengthen your servant before each elimination battle. That I can do. Well, it's like my little sister said, my job is to perform alterations made possible by various events. Sister, so these two really are related? I was about to ask if they were really sisters, but a sudden wave of hatred from the two stops me. You get the gist of it, right? If you want to do an alteration of the soul, let me know. As for that creature over there, she's totally useless. Like 8-track tapes or the C prompt. The C/prompt. And you're lower than dirt. Don't screw up the moon cell. Don't screw up, or the moon cell will come down on you again. Yeah. How many times do I have to tell you that the master was at fault that time? Oh, master was at fault that time. They specifically told me to do quasi-legal alterations, so I added a few extra skills. Laugh now, but it wouldn't be funny. Lower than dirt is crazy. I know, right? But it wouldn't be funny to the one who lost because of your towering incompetence. Listen well, boy. If you value your life, don't put any trust in that thing's abilities. If I were you, I'd stick to regaining the spiritual statuses your servant may have lost. Look, the simple fact is, I need to level up, and these girls are gonna help me. We're gonna save before we do it as well, so I'd have to go through that lengthy cutscene again, chatting. The red-headed sister is less than useless. Actually, it's more Ozaki isn't really suited for this particular task. Even a pseudo-Magus like me can see that. For some reason, I thought all things at 7 related were the preserve of Toko Ozaki. What was that? Oh yes. I'm far more skilled at alterations than Aoko by a factor of 10 or so. Ugh, I hate having to take Toko's abuse every day. I'll try to control my rage for now. Even as she says that, I can see veins popping on Aoko Ozaki's clenched fists. But aren't you exaggerating a little? I mean, 10 times? I'm amazed that Aoko didn't immediately throttle Toko after her snide and offensive comment. Why are you so surprised? And I wasn't trying to be snide, merely honest. In this case, shutting up and accepting her place is beneath me. It's the only thing Aoko can do. Aoko gnashes her teeth in rage. But if Toko is so talented, why isn't she doing the alterations? I have other things to attend to. Not to mention all the stuff Kokoto dumped on me. Right now, I'm simply keeping an eye on my lowly sister so she doesn't accidentally off someone. So just ignore me. If you need to perform alteration to the soul, ask that monkey over there. Oh god, we're being handed to the irresponsible sister. Well then, what do you say we try an alteration right now? We're gonna save before we invest skill points. Because once these are there, I don't think we can reboot them. But to be fair, Saber is the easiest to frickin' upgrade. Wanna do an alteration? Yeah. Okay. So, Saber, unlike some of the others, is very, very easy to level. You just put a huge amount in her strength and speed in defense stats, a moderate amount into her agility and luck, and basically leave magic at a minimum. It's her weakest stat. So, what we're going to do, we're going to put strength up to D, defense up to D, and then stick a little bit of skill into agility. Stabilizes damage stats, raises skill speed, lowers damage done by enemies, raises damage done to enemies. And we also have her first skill, Veil of Petals. So we definitely want strength, defense, and agility at D. We gotta get those up. Our little Empress is upgraded. My power has returned. Strength and endurance are up. Veil of Petals acquired. Delightful. What now? Another alteration? No. Nope, nope, nope. We are good. And as you will now see by our stats, she's a bit stronger. So, she has a strength of D now, a defense of D, and we're also going to, we're basically going to move towards getting both her strength and defense up to C, and then we're going to get her agility and luck up to D. That will be our first kind of thing. And her magic, we're just gonna, any spare points at the end of like segments or freaking rounds, we're just gonna put it in. And then maybe have her go up to rank D in magic by the end. Rank D or C. Because she's got bulk anyway, and like I said, magic's her weakest stat. So yeah, anyway, we're going to wind it down here because it's nearly midnight in the old United Kingdom. So, a big thank you to all of you who have stopped in tonight. I will be, very likely, playing more of this on Friday, because I'm really quite getting into it. It's nice to be playing it again for myself. So, a big thank you to everybody who has stopped in tonight. A huge thank you to our boy Johnny for his continued generosity. I'm going to try and get one more recorded part up for tomorrow before I head to the town hall for a council meeting and then head off to pub quiz. So hopefully you will have something. Now, Fear Effect's coming later. We are going to go back to it, but just not yet. I'm enjoying playing this for myself, to be honest. I know we have like far less people watching it, but I'm enjoying it for myself. And sometimes I just want to play things for myself on the channel when I stream. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate all the viewership I get from people, but sometimes I just want to play things for myself. Anyway, to those of you who have stopped in, my name is Silver and I'm your host. We play a lot of GTA, Resident Evil and retro games. I can't believe this game is fast becoming a retro game. It's been out bloody 16 years this year in Japan. Freaking 15 in the US of A this year. And nearly 14 for us Europeans. Fifth Element PS1, I'll consider it. See you Friday, indeed. Check out some of our recorded stuff if you're bored at all. It's always good for the channel and it'll keep you entertained. But yeah, feel welcome to leave a like and sub. To those of you, thank you for the wonderful stream. Thank you for your epic generosity. And I will see you, good sir, Mr. Jonathan, for a bit more stream on Saturday and some dinner on Sunday. So hope you have a lovely time with your family. But yeah, to those of you who want to be kept up to date with everything we do here, you can follow us on Blue Sky at Silver Gaming Network, so you always know when we go live and you never miss out on a live stream. That's Silver Gaming Network at Blue Sky, so you're always kept up to date with everything. And to those of you who want to support us even more, you can hit the big red join button on the channel and become a channel member for 99p a month, or you can head over to Silver Gaming Network on Patreon and become a Silver Patron. And every channel member and Silver Patron gets an exclusive shout out at the end of every live stream and pre-recorded Let's Play part, and access to exclusive supporter playthroughs on the channel. And right now we have a playthrough of Pokemon Leaf Green on the go. The support is not at all essential but very much appreciated. You can find the links to the Patreon in the video description and the channel's about section. A special thank you to our channel members and Silver Patrons at the time of this live stream: Mr. Jonathan Reese Free, J.A. Kota Okami, Jacob the Dabbler, Julio the Relinquished, Marcus Space Ghost Benja Martinez, my lovely lady Suki, Leowin, Denish Leomon, and Lancelot. It is very much appreciated. And to the rest of you who have stopped in, you've all been super awesome, and thank you very much for stopping in. And I will of course see you in the next one. So guys, I have been Silver, your host. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.